on from it. I think this stupid PC is having some serious fucking problems. Fuck, I might as well do this shit now because all I want is fucking PC that doesn't do goddamn updates, bro. Why this thing got the back of the fucking Windows, man? This is what happens while being the wanting the PC that won't update. So this shit, that's why these assholes at Viper Tech send me a PC that ain't effective. See, you can get they gonna tell you how you can get a PC that won't update by using an older operating system like Windows 10, or by switching to a Linux distribution like Ubuntu, which usually asks for permission before updating. Be aware that running an unsupported operating system is not safe due to increased security risks from a lack of security patches. That's when these things get fucked up at. All these security patches they fuck up this PC badly. I want to get this shit over because I'm getting sick of this fucking thing. Keep on running the fucking problems. Let me go to Andrade again. Yeah. You go to one of these let me go to this thing regarding what happened with Andrade and his AEW absence. This happened with Andrade and his AEW absence that was caused by the cease and desist letter from the WWE. I can send a cease and desist letter. Hold on, man. This thing's acting stupid. All right, folks. Let's talk about what happened with Mr. El Idolo. This is mentioned about how his AEW absence. Let me explain you how his AEW absence had been caused by a cease and desist letter from World Wrestling Entertainment (WWE). That's a report that was completely from like 2 minutes ago. I'll explain to you about what happened with Andrade when you finally see him on the October 1st episode of the show, the AEW Dynamite show. Let me explain it to y'all. It's an update on Andrade's absence from All Elite Wrestling, AEW. On the October 1st episode of AEW Dynamite, the AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite taping, Andrade has surprised the fans when he attacked former AEW World Heavyweight Champion Kenny Omega, and he joined the company's Don Callis family. The company's Don Callis family. Just weeks after departing from the WWE. Even more surprising, that is his absence since then, when which has no idea why, or which left those same fans, those same audience members, scratching their heads and in you know in in you know in high alert or on edge. According to the likes of Brian Alvarez and David Meltzer, of Wrestling Observer Radio, Andrade's absence is not attributed to the injury or an abrupt exit from AEW, but rather an issue with a 90-day non-compete clause attached to his departure from the WWE. This is what's been said. Like I was told that he's not hurt. He didn't get himself fired, but apparently something is up involving his WWE non-compete. Alvarez had said maybe they figure maybe we can get this worked out in time to put the Kenny Omega match on, but they didn't. I don't know, but I was given the impression that it could be something that could be resolved quickly, or it could be something that not be resolved, might not be resolved for a while, but it's something related to the non-compete. When he was fired, that leaves out a part like from WWE. Remember, we were told that they didn't care. There's something going on about evolving this bullshit. This old bullshit. This is involving AEW, and some WWE officials reportedly unaware of the non-compete clause. That's gonna suck. That's like the strict part of it all. They wouldn't let him do shows for 90 days. What the hell he got? What the hell they got against Mexicans? Against Mexican professional. What you got against what the WWE got against Mexican wrestlers? They have unabashed uh you know ownership of that guy, or they just trying to do some slave routes with him, and they just don't want him to go back to that previous employer that wanted to hire him back. But the officials of All Elite Wrestling, AEW officials were reportedly unaware of Andrade having a non-compete clause, though, according to Meltzer, that changed when they received a letter from the WWE. That is that is what I've been hearing. Was WWE sent a letter? AEW obviously didn't know. AEW, yes, AEW obviously believed that there was a no non-compete. Uh, Meltzer has started saying that there were people who he talked to. Uh, there's like this. There were people who talked to people in the WWE who was also believed that there was a no non-compete, but WWE apparently, that's the story, that they have said that he can't do shows for like at least 90 days. They're fucking him out of doing appearances. That's just selfish. That's just plain selfish. That's why I won't even watch WWE Raw. I won't even watch WWE Raw and SmackDown anymore, because fuck those main event shows. I can stick to watching NXT on fucking Tuesdays, because it's a good thing for me is to watch the show. Fuck Raw and SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? Adding to the updates on the situation that Andrade had to suffer. Fightful Select is reporting that Andrade is signed to AEW. Yes, he is signed to AEW and seemed to be in good spirits over the last week. amidst his amidst his AEW television absence. Still, the uncertainty surrounding his absence remains. With Sean Ross, what's the word name? What Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful is also noting that some figures in the WWE were unaware of his reported non-compete clause, and WrestleZone will provide more information on Andrade's status, or it becomes available. There's some related shit that happens. Like, okay, they're saying that he believes that he's left companies on good terms, or there's the post that's regarding his AEW absence that was caused by a cease and desist letter from the WWE. That's something that will be mentioned. Oh boy. Oh, damn, rest in peace to Ricky Hatton, you know what I mean, Diane Keaton, and many others. And many others. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what they got on him. Let me see what they got on him, dude. Let me see what they got on him. Yep. Oh, that piece of shit. Okay, AEW's AEW's Tony. Oh, that's what the E is. I forgot about the E. AEW's Tony Khan. He praises Andrade El Idolo, but doesn't even comment on WWE contract reports. Of course, you don't comment on WWE contract reports. I know you don't respond to those. With Andrade El Idolo himself, all Elite Wrestling and even some WWE officials that were under the impression that Andrade had no strings attached to his recent WWE firing. The 35-year-old the 35-year-old marked his AEW return earlier this month by attacking Kenny Omega and aligning with their Don Callis family on the AEW Dynamite taping almost immediately. However, Andrade then disappeared from AEW television with a new reports indicating that WWE had enforced a non-compete clause due to a breach of his previous WWE contract. On the AEW Wrestle Dream media call, that AEW president Tony Khan had largely skirted around these reports, though he did express hope for Andrade's future. He said that I would echo sentiments that I had said at AEW Worlds End 2023 uh, when Andrade initially left a few years ago. I would say that I have a ton of respect for Andrade El Idolo. I think he's an amazing wrestler. I think that when he left in 2023, it was on a very high note. Just to reiterate everything I said at his departure a few years ago, I still feel that way. I think Andrade is a great wrestler, and I'm excited to see what's next for him. I would leave it at that. When asked if he was previously aware of Andrade's WWE exit being paired with a non-compete clause, uh, Khan suggested that he was limited in how he could respond. Still, he reiterated his pleasure in working with Andrade in his original AEW stint, which spanned from 2021 until 2023. I have ton of respect. I have ton of respect for him. Khan said, I'm saying as much as I can say about it, but I appreciate you asking. I am excited to see what's next for Andrade. Again, this is somebody that I think is just an incredible wrestler. I really enjoyed working with him in the past, and I'm excited to see what's next for him. You can use if you use any of the quotes in this article, please credit AEW with a HT to Wrestling Incorporated for the transcription. They got read more here. It says wrestlers worse off in AEW than they were in WWE. They got bullshit that happened over there. So okay, wait. We see. Okay, WWE releases 2025. How about it's right here? Let me go find out what happened with Sports Illustrated. Yep, WWE releases. Yeah, it says WWE releases top NXT star. The former North American champion was with the WWE since 2020. Uh, a former NXT North American champion is the latest WWE name to find himself gone from the company. WWE had released several NXT Evolve and WWE Legends and Future Greats developmental talents on Friday night. That was one of those nights I don't know why. Uh, most of whom were not often featured on the main NXT program that changed in the late hours of the evening. However, when the promotion parted ways with Wesley, who was like formerly Desmond Xavier, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful confirmed the news, which was first reported by an Instagram user, Nico Extra One. That's by the name of the Instagram user, Nico Extra One. The WWE has not officially announced the move of the press time, however, nor has it done so for any of the releases to this point. Okay, it is unclear if there have been any other releases or non-renewals as of yet, though Sapp had noted previously in the night that other names were expected to surface. This is his tenure. Wesley had arrived in WWE in 2020 as one half of the MSK tag team, joining Nash Carter. That was like had to be Zachary Wentz, I think. Uh, uh, and quickly becoming one of the promotion's most popular acts in wrestling history. The two were previously two-thirds of the Rascals in TNA, competing under the ring names like Desmond Xavier and Zachary Wentz alongside Trey Miguel. See, this is my mistake for butchering up the name of one half of the Inspiration tag team. I feel her name was Jessie McKay. I think I mistook her for Billy McKay. So like I forgot. See, that's Jessie McKay. I get it right. She was no longer known as Billy Kay in anymore. That name was not used up anymore. So WWE already had held on to that intellectual property name of Billy Kay, or the other name they already held on to the uh the intellectual property name that was Peyton Royce. Well, they were just Jesse McKay and Cassie Lee. So I gotta get it right this time. But uh but MSK, they were two-thirds previously were of 2/3 of the Rascals in TNA, competing under the ring names of Desmond Xavier and Zachary Wentz alongside Trey Miguel. So that's all goes on with him. Wentz would be released from the company in 2022 as a result of several controversial social media posts. This has been involving an old photo of him dressed up as Adolf Hitler with the ridiculous little ass mustache. Uh, eventually returning eventually returning to TNA, Wesley would remain with the WWE though and move into a singles role. He would go on to win the vacant NXT North American Championship at Halloween Havoc that year, and then held the championship for a then record of 269 days. His career took a turn in 2023. However, when a lingering back injury sidelined him for at least months and nearly forced him into retirement, Lee would just return to the ring, though in April of last year, and even briefly reformed the Rascals in WWE NXT before turning heel on Wentz. So those all been seen. This has been a still picture of uh of Wentz, Miguel, and and Xavier. So this is them. See, this is Wesley who was wearing this shirt, this sweatshirt. It's a sweater called. It says "Find Yourself." It's a little tore sweater or whatever. Lee's last television match with the company came on July the 29th when he lost to the young OG Javon Evans on NXT. His final appearance was on a house show that was in like a month ago, like September. In September, when the High Rise beat Drake Moreau, Draco Knox was already been released from the WWE, and they got Shiloh Hill. He also briefly appeared on Evolve prior to his release. In addition to his North American Championship run, the 30-year-old is a former two-time NXT Tag Team Champion and also won the 2021 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic alongside Carter while working under the MSK moniker. Okay. I'm not even worried about how Barack Obama is admitting to deep deficit in marriage with Michelle Obama. I ain't care too much about Michelle Obama and Barack Obama. I don't give two shits about that roughneck ass fucking couple. Fuck them. I ain't give two shits. I don't give two shits. We got something going on with Mr. BJ Ray. Hold on, I'm not through yet. I'm not through yet. I gotta find out about BJ Ray. This is from like October the 12th. Uh, really sorry I didn't get a chance to do a live show yesterday because I was waiting on the money. Man, can't even, seriously, man, you can't interrupt me while I'm doing this fucking video either. What's wrong with my fucking phone, dude? Ah, see, I can't even connect with people, bro, because something got to go wrong with this man. Something goes on. Oh God, Brittany, God, Brittany, respond to the text, man. Wait on your reply, man. Come on, reply back, baby. Reply back, baby. Reply back. Oh, I'm gonna be busy. More WWE releases on the way, and the real reason why they were done. This is from like October the 12th. Uh, let me go read this to y'all for a minute. WWE's recent round of NXT level releases have reportedly wrapped up. Corey Hayes. Corey Hayes have first revealed the full list of which included Wesley, BJ Ray, and several others. You gotta see below. Fightful Select is reporting that the sources within the WWE stated that the reasoning behind the cuts was a natural progression as part of the cycling out developmental talent. Approximately a dozen changes were made across contract expirations, releases, and talent who opted not to re-sign their deals. Despite the releases, WWE remains actively engaged in recruiting the new prospects. You can check out a complete list of the releases below. The releases below. The names are Wesley, the former Desmond Xavier. Lance Hawaii. He just got into the show. He just got into the company. He got signed. He just got there. Stevie Turner, the, the dumb blonde haired white bitch did not fucking get to wrestle. Kylie Ray, they fucking fired her ass. They fucking fired her because she had a baby on the way. Zeta Steel, the two white bitches that didn't bother to fucking resign to their deals. Kylie Ray, who was pregnant, she about to have a baby. She about to have a baby on the way. Zeta Steel, who hasn't been able to resign her WWEID deal. Kylie Ray hasn't resigned her WWID deal because they both couldn't renew their deals. Uh, the guy who has already been injured most of the periods during a taping of LFG, I think it was, but Braden B.J. Ray. That's what his name is. His name is Braden B.J. Ray. Hayes Jameson, Summer Sorrell, Summer Sorrell, Draco Knox, who has already been seen in a 6-person tag team match with the other two guys against the High Rise and Wesley. Well, Knox and Lee are both about to be released already. So Gentala is another one. Um, he was let go. Jamar Hampton, Jamar Hampton, who was another wrestler who was appearing to be who was about to be let go. Zara Zacker. Zara Zacker is the note. Says if you have any news, tips, or podcast recaps that you like to send in for us to post, full credit was will also be given to you. Please email me at orclarkpws@yahoo.com. That's where it's coming from. See, there's no advertisements being shown. So I'm happy for it. Okay, this goes back to like October 12th. I don't know why they let go of how they let go at least like how do you let go at least one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How do you let go of 12 people, dude? How you let go of 12 people? Some guys and gals that they had to let go, but that's what happens what they did. So their job is a little too difficult to say the least. Still working on the but rest in peace to Ace Freely. Rest in peace to Ace Freely. Uh Diane Keaton, you know what I'm saying? Ike Turner Jr., Val Kilmer, and many other people that's no longer with us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that was about it. And and legendary R&B singer D'Angelo. Yeah, we miss D'Angelo. You know what I'm saying? We miss D'Angelo. It's sad that he passed away. I don't know why I know he died from at least cancer. I think it was cancer. I think he died from it. He battled cancer. He probably lost the battle to cancer. This would be not respectful with the whole cancer diagnosis is downright not good. It's downright disrespectful. You know what I mean? I mean that's old. The whole cancer that diagnosis is is taking away lives. It's killing people, especially breast cancer. It could have took away lives too. Uh, Cervical cancer. It could have take people away. It would have killed people. Ovarian cancer would killed someone. It will kill somebody. It will take somebody else away. You know, you guys. Some people need to be healthy for 4 I know. So I couldn't be able to get the dogs out of the bathroom. I'm at just let my god nephew take the dogs to the living room. So I can't be able to do it myself. So yeah. I ain't be able to watch the other two videos I have already done last Wednesday because I was too tied up with the other shit. I was too tied with the other shit. Can't be able to do that because I have been under a bit of a lock and key lately. Have been under a bit of a lock and key lately, so I've been under it lately. under a lot of pressure. You know, I had to save myself from dealing with these other things. And people kept texting me about Bitcoin and all this other shit. I just don't trust Bitcoin. Bitcoin, they're not even worth my level. So I already downloaded the that Cash App thing. So wish I would have had more to. I would have play these money making apps, and or I would have more money in have more money in win more money in them, and I'll just transport them into the Cash App thing, and I'll be all right. I'll transport to the Cash App account. For some reason, if I have to do it, I'll yeah, I'll transfer it into a trash to a Cash App account. If I would have trashed it out, I would have been ready to push it off. But I got another video that I have to do anyway, because it's a it's a work I have to handle, so I had to finish the stream off. This guy's finished eating some yakame and all that, and drank some water. Cause I ain't got no sodas. We'll fix me some water. Don't worry about it. You ever see my bed in the right in the near camera side right here, a little near camera side here. So see, my room is not even. It almost reminds me of you have a child's bedroom, a kid's bedroom could have fit for a kid. Uh, did you watch the South Park the fractured butthole game? See how that kid's uh room look like. All right, I'll jump back to playing if I can't have no time. I'm still working on the Fred Hampton story. I'll be working on it real soon. Work on it real soon. So I had to wait till I recharge and revamp. I recharge and revamp. Periodically, I had to revamp and recharge and revive. I had to wait till I do it. So you see, I clipped my nails yesterday. So see, I clipped my nails yesterday. People get tired. I'm not used to you viewers seeing me sitting here on this chair look like a bit of a fucking prostitute who's out there who's get ready to go out there to turn tricks and waiting for somebody to go pick me up and go you know what I mean? They trying to pimp me out. That's why I clip my nails because I don't want people to think I look like a prostitute with a fucking long ass fingernails. So that's what I had to do is look good until it became more necessary. Nobody else will know what I'm gonna do. Let me get in this screen. I got another video to do anyway. But I'll do another video. I'll get back with you when I have to do another video.